On February 26, 2008, I was arrested. I spent the night in Beersheva's correctional facility, was transferred to a holding cell the next morning, and went before the judge that afternoon, who exiled me and Laura from Arad. We stayed at the Beersheva congregation in a storage room. Being February, it was cold. During the night, a bunch of mice used to come out. Laura killed 18 of them during our stay. Look at the top of this red pole. That's where a surveillance camera was once mounted. What happened to it, huh? Come out there, the housing's on the ground, camera's gone. Then this is another camera that's mounted above the front door of the congregation here in Beersheva. You can see the camera's been removed and wires have been cut. Broken glass. Grill pulled from the building like someone's trying to get in. Yeah, with me and Laura sleeping in the back like we were in that storeroom, we didn't hear anything going on up front here. Couldn't have. And it's really a blessing that, what made a person stop at that point, had to be angels and God looking out for us once again. That's the TV cameraman on the right, investigator on the ladder there, checking things out. Now look at that ladder. This had to be, a group of guys trying to do this break-in because, one guy just couldn't lift an extension ladder, like over a wall, over barbed wire and everything. Probably had a couple guys hoisting him up there. Now here's a couple of detectives, right? They're looking at some surveillance footage. Howard, the pastor of the congregation, was having a problem with an Orthodox a few days prior to this. So just looking at it all. My assessment of all this is that they were trying to get a hold of these church records, names, addresses, phone numbers of Messianic members of the Beersheva congregation that would be worth some money. Yalachim would be interested in some data like that. Also, there's the equipment, musical instruments, computers. Now, when Howard got through talking to this officer over here, I had a few words for him. Questions. I wanted to know, look, if somebody breaks in here, because it just happened last night, and they might come back to finish this job. Me and Laura are there alone, and we're exiled from Arad, and we're on house arrest there at Beersheva. So we're there 24/7. And so if a guy comes over the wall and climbs over the barbed wire fence and everything, I grab this dude, right, or some of them, or whatever, and Laura calls the police. Will they, can they work with that? And the guy says, look, I want to make myself perfectly clear on this. If a burglar comes over the wall, the 3 strands of barbed wire, and you had a dog, let's say, running around here, there's a guard dog and the dog bit him, you'd be in big trouble. And so, man, what can you do, So me and Laura, we can't hear anything in the back like that. So we decided to move up front from the storeroom to the nursery. So Laura didn't know I took this picture. She was sleeping, but I really want to do a little show and tell right here, just to let you know what kind of things go down in the mission field. Sometimes it can go bad. Yeah. And but some good came out of this, right? Okay, let's show you that. I got to do some work on ceiling in the kitchen, and that was cool. But the thing that really excited me was that we made front page of the newspaper. And that means Jesus, the name of Yeshua, HaMashiach. On that shirt, the sweatshirt I'm wearing, Jesus loves you. That's what it says.